Number 6, find the slope of the line passing through these points and then these points. So we're just going to do this math again. I'm doing the first one. Oh, look at this. This is going to be a special one because the y's are the same. So I have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 0 on the top, 8 on the bottom. 0 on the top is okay. That is a 0 slope. So we're going to put a 0 for that one. 0 slope, if you remember, is a flat line that goes like this. In fact, we could write an equation for that. It's going to be y equals -9, because y is always -9, going across like that. Okay, the second problem, we have also something special because the x's are the same. So when we do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, I don't really need to do the math on the top because I can see what's happening on the bottom, and 0 on the bottom is not okay. It is undefined. So that's what we're going to write here. Okay. 0 on the top. And here, we're going to pick undefined. All right. Now, we're going to use a little algebra. And don't forget your formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equals slope. We're going to use m for slope because that's the letter we often use. So in this case, y2 is -23 minus y1 is r over x2 is 8 minus 4 equals -4. So we have to do this math. Let's simplify this a little bit. -23 minus r over 8 minus 4 is 4. -4. Whenever we have 4 in the bottom of a fraction, we can multiply by 4 to get the canceling there. To do that on the other side also. So we have -23 minus r equals negative times negative is a positive 16. Okay, so we're not quite done here. Add 23. And we get r equals 30 negative r, watch out, right, equals 39. And we don't want negative r, so we can divide by -1, however you like to think about that, or you can just think about we get to switch it, positive r and -39. So let's try entering that. -39, check. Oh no, I made a mistake. Try again. Well, let's see what we did wrong. Let's see, -23, I probably messed up a negative here, minus r, and maybe you saw me do it. If you did, that's awesome. -23 minus r, 8 minus 4 equals -4. Okay, and we have -23 minus r over 4 equals -4. We are timesing by 4. Oh, I times by -4. I don't know why, but I sure did. So over here, let's just transfer it. -23 minus r actually equals a -16, and I had a positive 16 before. So plus 23, negative r is going to equal the difference here. So that's like negative or positive 7, right? 16 to 20 is 4, and 3 more is 7. And then I don't want this negative, so I'm going to go r equals a negative 7. Let's try that instead. There we go. All right, for each function, state whether it is linear. All right, so looking at function 1 here, I'm going to need to do some calculating to see if the slopes are the same all the way across. So let's just calculate the first one. 0 minus 4 over 6 minus 4 is negative 4 over 2, or negative 2. So this slope is negative 2. And then let's calculate the next one. Negative 2 minus 0 over 8 minus 6 is negative 2 over 2, or negative 1. So the slope from here to here is negative 1. So that's, unless I made a mistake, that is not going to be linear. The slopes have to keep being the same. Okay, let's calculate this next one. 3 minus 3 over, oh, look at that. 3, 3, 3, 3. Y always equals 3. That is a horizontal line. Okay, so now let's look at this one. 4 minus negative 1 over negative 2 minus negative 3. That is 5 over 1. The slope is 5. And then 9 minus 4 over negative 1 minus negative 2. That is 5 over 1. So that's 5. Awesome. Let's see, I'm going to do 5 minus 9 over 0 minus negative 1. Uh-oh. This is negative 4 over 1. That's weird. This would be not linear unless I made a mistake somewhere. Let's do one more check. Let's go 5 minus negative 1. We can go all the way from here to here over 0 minus negative 3. Here to here. That's 6 over 3, which is 2. That's weird. Okay, so that's not linear. Unless I'm really messing things up. Okay. All right, let's do some of these. Negative 6 minus negative 3 over 0 minus negative 1. This would be negative 3 over 1, or negative 3. Let's do negative 9 minus negative 6 over 1 minus 0. And you can be tapping these in a calculator, is fine. 1 minus 0 is just 1. So we'll have negative 3 over 1. Looking hopeful. Negative 12 minus negative 9 over 2 minus 1. That is negative 3 over 1 again. So I think we're good here. Okay, so we're going to mark not over not, linear over linear. Not over not, linear over linear. Please be right. Yay. Each day, Rachel earns a fixed wage plus extra money for every hour of overtime she works. The graph shows her total pay in dollars versus the amount of overtime in hours that she works. So she must get $100 to start, and then she gets a certain amount of overtime pay for every hour. What is Rachel's total pay with 0 hours of overtime? Okay, so with 0 hours of overtime, you can see that she gets $100. So that's where she starts. And then choose a statement that best describes how the amount of overtime and total pay are related, then fill in the blank. As the amount of overtime increases, the total pay decreases. That would mean it would go like this. So not that. As the amount of overtime increases, the total pay increases. Yes, it's definitely doing that, right? So overtime is the pay is going up as the overtime increases. At what rate is it increasing? How much per hour? Well, we can go over 1 hour. But look, if I go over 1 hour, it doesn't go to a nice place. Oh yeah, it does. How about right there? It goes to 150. So we went up by $50. So let's see if that's true if we go over like 2. Should be to 200. So then that was 50, and then 50 more, and then 50 more would take us to the next hour. So $50 per hour. Okay, so let's see if I can remember to enter these. This was 100. This was not the right one, but this was $50 per hour. Check. Awesome. All right. Maria deposits the same amount of money into a bank account every month. The table below shows the amount of money in the account after different amounts of time. How much money was already in the account when Maria started depositing money? Okay, so we don't have a 0. There's no 0 time on this chart. So what we can do is figure out how much she's actually depositing over time here. So we have every 2 months. So if we wanted, we could figure out 533 minus 423 over 8 minus 6. Do you see what I just did? Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. And so if I do this math, I get a 0 and a 1, 1 over a 2. Is that correct? 1, 1, 0 over 2. Simplify that and I get 55. So she is putting in $55 per month. Okay, so 6 months ago, she's been putting in money every month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months worth. So we could times by 6. And that's how much she's put in the bank. But she has 423 at the 6-month period. So we're going to subtract that and get $93 that she already had when she started depositing. Choose a statement that best describes how the time and the amount of money in the account are related. As time increases, the money in the account decreases. That doesn't look like it, so we're definitely increasing by $55 a month. As time increases, the amount of money in the account increases. That's going to be it, and we can say $55 per month when we get back here. I think here we said that she had $93, and here we said we were increasing by $55 because that is the slope. All right, and we are done.